ShamThaGod.
Alright, in this video I'm going to show you guys on how to defeat the overlord known as Legion. He's a giant jellyfish that's going to be floating in the air, and you're going to have his minions around him. So I want to show you guys on how to defeat him. But before we get right into this video, I want you guys to make sure y'all hit the like button, hit the subscribe button, hit the notification bell, and stay tuned to the latest content. Other than that, we're going to get right into the video. Now, with this particular overlord, he's going to be floating in the air alongside with many jellyfishes around him. These will be my two main weapons that I'll be using. The main weapon will be the corrupted smart rifle, which it will home in, and it will home in on them, of course, with the disruptor as well for the power weapon. Now, you want to use this because you really want to kind of keep your eye on him, and at the same time watch his minions. He's there. They're gonna be all over the place. You're gonna have a lot of stuff all over the place. So you want your hits to home in on him, so that way you can do some damage. Okay, so we're getting ready into this boss fight. Now, if you happen to have the overdrive, save that for the ending of the phase 3, because you'll definitely want to use that to really do some massive damage to him. But other than that, you just want to keep your finger on the trigger. You want to absorb the blue orbs, and you want to absorb as many blue and yellow orbs as you possibly can. Now, you want to kind of keep your eye on the little guys as well, but until they get to this phase here where they try to surround you and hit you with their red orbs, what you want to do, either you want to parry those or just kind of jump and get out the way. It's your choice on that. Me personally, I do a little bit of both. Try to use that disruptor as much, not as much, but just use it as, just kind of reserve it for each phase for this guy, because he's not really hard. Like, once you go against him the first time, you'll learn his moves. His moves is really, really easy to keep up with and follow. Now, you don't want to go under him like I did there, because they really, you'll lose track of him. So you don't want to lose track of this guy. You don't want to lose track of him, and you don't want to lose track of the little guys either. Like as I said before, you want to be careful of try not to get hit by those the little red orbs. You don't want to get hit by those. It'll take down your shield quickly. It'll take down your shield. So just keep your eyes on him until the little jellyfishes decide to come and surround you again like they did on their phase. Each little phase, he does something similar to it, but it's easy to keep up with. So now those moves in particular, they're very easy to dodge. Just keep your finger on the trigger. That's all you gotta do dealing with him until they get to this section here again. Now, I didn't get a chance to parry that, so I had to jump. Now, when you do parry that, you can knock majority of them out the way and shorten that little part. Then you want to get back to focusing on the red jelly, the main head guy. So now I did take some damage there. So yeah, I mean it happens. You're not gonna be. I'm not perfect at this, but I had a lot of fun going against him. Because it really helps you practicing on how to shoot and how to dodge, and especially using your shield, because that shield is very helpful, especially when it comes down to absorbing and also the parrying as well. Now, I mean, basically he's going to be doing the same stuff over and over again. It's not really, like I said, he's not hard to beat. You just have to make sure you dodge until you get into the third phase. That's when he's gonna start changing up a little bit of his moves. And that's where the overdrive you want to use, that you want to save up, comes into play. Just continue to follow him and absorb as many yellow and blue orbs as much as you can. The red orbs, dodge those. This try to time your dodging. That's the thing with those red orbs. You want to dodge that. Once again, you want to just parry those. And they're gonna go back around him. Now it's up to you if you want to absorb the yellow orbs if you want to for power. I mean, you're not gonna get that many of them, but you want to use as much as you can. Now this is the third phase. Now this is where you want to use your overdrive, and just like that, that's how you defeat the Legion. Like I said, he is not hard at all. Once you follow his movements, he won't be no trouble at all. So I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Make sure you hit that like, share, and subscribe button.